if we are going to make you understand what we have achieved, it's best we show you a bit where we are coming from, what we have gone through to get where we are. It helps you appreciate what we have achieved.
From behind enemy lines, child running, innocent or strapped with explosives, telescopic sight precision, split-second decision, catching him in the heart, piercing scream, little body falling forward on tarmac.
Apart from creating the department, the Uganda Police Force has gone ahead to recruit and train specialized police officers like Christine, who is standing in front of you, to handle cases of domestic violence and child abuse.
They should encourage women to struggle and polish up, because the more they give them more, it's like giving food on the table, and you never encourage children to cook, to understand how you cook.
Right now we are talking about violence, but for me is, why don't we prevent it? Why don't we work on something before it escalates?
Part of the challenges we've had in while trying to use the media is the costs. It's very, very, very expensive.
See, nobody told me it was gonna be tough. I simply saw the painted pictures and the magazines, and never thought that I would make it so far. But all I wanted was to walk in the light. Should we try it? Don't you know I'm stable? See, yeah.
We never clap our hands. Let me say his name. His name is a bit complicated. He goes by the names of Climber. Yeah, they are a crew of two. Maybe they're still looking for their fire. Hey yo, more fire. Still standing outside. Please come and have a seat. Festival and Festival Italiano.
Now, FIDA fights for human rights as a whole, with a focus on women and children, using the law as a tool for social justice.
Searching for the one, all for the one. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I've made a pact with destiny. Nothing you do can weaken me. I will be.
I would like to invite all of you to take your chair and please accommodate to this side.
Case. But to think that today the neighbors actually recognize that that's wrong, and they stand up and talk about it and report it, that's an achievement. You know, that is support.
His people that actually this woman should be supported. She even stood because she wanted to. When we first had legit people have access to our history, so I thank you. I think this is one of the steps to that. Then I will take you back to the women's struggle.
So me, I think the most important approach is to look at the core woman, rural woman.
Whenever we see a woman moving, a successful woman, like for example these ones, we cannot talk about the women who brought them up without talking the fathers.
We are trying to also forget women with disabilities who are doubly affected. That one is a woman, if we accept that they are disadvantaged because of being women, but then they go ahead to be disadvantaged because of having disabilities.
It's like you are telling them, don't cook anymore, don't obey your husband anymore, yet God, as in God's powers, He made man head of family.
I want you to quote a verse in the Bible.
It's not about argument. We are discussing.
It's not a fight here. It's just really to collaborate and to cooperate each other. Me, I don't understand why you fear empowering women. Really, why?
Thank you. And so maybe mainly you're charging the limelight. But that session is concerned. And I'm invited. I think this debate for me has been.
Cause it's the politics. You gotta know somebody, know somebody, know somebody. You gotta know somebody.
Woman right now, and you had this condition, and your husband or you wanted to get intimate or to have sex, but what you have there is feces.
You have taught me to behave like this.
All the time when I do something, I'm leaving.
Hey.
Now where are you going? Do you have a home?
Yes.
Which home?
I'm going to find one.
Yeah?
Lucky Jube died from red wine. But let me tell you something. The European Union, recommends the Beckham gene.
Omwana nasanga kaba nzene musubiza obutadda mukukaba omwana oyo nasanga nyize nzene mumulira butalidda mukunyiga zamazima onosonyiwa yo watu abakanzi batu balina ennaku gwe etasangika kyekibakula bazira emikono giriwa